future looks good. The future looks good to me. We'll find a way back. We're on the right track, and we don't look back. No, no. The future looks good.
The holidays are for making memories, and you can count on Honda to help you make them. Whether it's in a capable Ridgeline, adventurous CRV, a rugged Passport, or a dynamic Pilot, start making memories of your own with a new Honda during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Count on LEX 18 News.
The wind chills starting tonight and through Friday afternoon are going to be very dangerous.
As we come on the air tonight, the blast of Siberian air is quickly moving into central Kentucky. We take a look at the current conditions and the wind chill forecast. Plus, what Lexington is doing to make sure the weather doesn't become deadly for the city's homeless population. And how the weather is impacting travel as millions of Americans hit the roads and the skies before Christmas. LEX 18 News at 11 starts now. Good evening, I'm Larry Smith. The Arctic blast has arrived in the bluegrass. You're looking at a live picture right now, and I tell you what, this right now is fairly clear as we're looking here at downtown, but Bill Meck is with us now. Temperatures are dropping. Look at the tree.
Yeah, the tree's been wobbling in the wind out there, so that's one of the big stories right now, too. The wind has really picked up.
And you mentioned that was going to be one of the problems. Those temperatures, by the way, dropping fast, certainly. Yeah. And by the morning, we could see, you're saying wind chills well below zero.
Oh, yeah, 25, maybe 35 below zero in places. And at that level, frostbite can happen very quickly. Hypothermia is a danger. Bring your pets in, and we've talked about that many times as well. And before we start talking about the snow, our reporter Ricky, who's out there somewhere in the snow, was giving me a little tiny bit of grief. He was, because earlier today I said 10-ish for when the snow would arrive. It's like 10 to 10, and he's going, you know. I think it was 10:22 when it started.
Okay. Gee.
Yeah.
There you go. Need to go back to school.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and you'll see Ricky, and we sent him out there. He's now dealing with the snow outside, so you'll see his report coming up here in a little bit. So on the Max Track here at 11:02, the snow has transitioned, and boy, it's come down hard. We've already seen coatings of snow in a lot of places around Lexington. You get north and west, and that snow has been flying. Sean Wilson has over in Lawrenceburg has been seeing that snow flying as well. We're going to see that transition continue over the next several hours. This off the Kentucky Mesonet. About an hour and a half ago, it was about 40 in Lexington, now down to 28. You can see that very definitive line. Owingsville's at 45, go right down. We were timing it okay on that. The rain will quickly change to snow. 1 to 4 inches remain likely. High winds are already out there for many of us, blowing snow. We were already watching that snow on our weather bug cameras. It was horizontal. It's going to reduce visibilities. It's going to ice up roads. And again, the dangerous wind chills are going to be out there for us tonight as well. Winter storm warnings and advisories, basically the weather's going to be the same pretty much everywhere. Wind chill warnings area wide. And yeah, we're still forecasting the 1 to 4 inches of snow. And again, that will come down hard. Road temperatures still above freezing in the I-75 corridor, but they are falling now to the east. Quick check on our future track. And again, that snow will continue marching eastward through the night. Temperatures will continue to fall. The wind chills will get worse by about 2 or 3 in the morning, though the snow will be ending. But the cold is just starting. We're going to talk more about that in a few minutes.
Bill, we'll talk to you in a few. We have a team of journalists on the ground right now as this winter storm is moving in. LEX 18's Sean Moody is live in downtown Lexington. Sean, what are you seeing where you are?
Hey, Larry, for a couple of hours, we saw a whole lot of rain steadily falling here in downtown Lexington. Right about 10:15, it changed over to snow. You just heard Bill talking about the weather. At 10 o'clock, we checked, it was 40 degrees. Now, he just said it is 28 degrees. That is a drop of 12 degrees just in the last hour. It is really dropping fast out here. Of course, like Bill said, the big concern out of this storm isn't necessarily a whole bunch of snow, but it's going to be that rapid drop in temperatures we were talking about. And you can kind of see on the roads here, it's starting to stick, that snow is. And then because we've had that rain for the last couple of hours, the roads are already wet. So as those temperatures kind of start to crash here, there's concern from officials about the possibility for icy patches forming in the road. The city's spokesperson said that they weren't able to pre-treat the roads today because of all that rain that was falling. And then the salt that they use actually doesn't work when it gets down to those bitterly cold temperatures like we're expecting in the next couple of hours. They are using something called beet heat that helps the salt work down to lower temperatures, but it takes longer to work. So if you're going to be out here for any reason at all, you certainly need to take it easy and be very careful out here. Again, we are expecting just incredibly bitter cold temperatures as we get into the next few hours. If you have any reason to be out here at all, certainly stay safe, bundle up, and if you've got to be on the roads, be careful. Live in Lexington, Sean Moody, LEX 18 News.
Sean, thanks for that. The frigid weather that's coming over the next couple of days will be especially dangerous for those without a place to stay. Lexington's Catholic Action Center has been working to make sure everyone they can reach is inside tonight, out of the elements. LEX 18's Ricky Sayer is live on Newtown Pike in Lexington with details. Ricky?
Isn't it beautiful, Larry? We have the snow really blowing sideways right now just as we come on the air here. And I'll tell you what, you take a look, you can see it all blowing around in the lights. We love to see it here. You might not believe this, but I actually volunteered to work this shift because I love the snow so much, and we really are seeing it. You can just see it in those lights as we were talking before. Now, there is one group that really is at risk, less because of the snow and more because of the dangerous cold, and that is the homeless community. And we spoke with members of the Catholic Action Center, Jenny Ramsey, their founder, and she was telling us about how many homeless are not aware of the cold that was coming. They've been doing what they can to let them know about the cold, but they've also been trying to get as many into the warmth as possible. The sudden drop in temperatures marks one of the most important evenings of the year for Catholic Action Center founder Jenny Ramsey.
It is. We'll be answering that phone all night and all day tomorrow.
As she did while we were speaking.
Compassionate Caroline.
The call from a woman living out of her car.
I'm trying to get to the safe harbor.
Hoping the center can take her and her dog in.
Just park and go inside, and you'll be taken care of.
The center doesn't take in pets, so Ramsey said the dog would have to be placed in blankets in the woman's car. She said she has never seen anything like the drop to frigid temperatures that's coming. Often they put people in hotel rooms, but she says they're all full.
All of the factors coming together are creating the most dangerous situation for people who are unsheltered.
The center's compassionate caravan will be out tonight until it gets icy, bringing people to shelters. Their own safe harbor at the lighthouse is taking people in until 8 a.m.
We're trying to convince them to come in because we don't want to find frozen bodies on Christmas Eve.
It's something she fears that may be inevitable. A lot of snow is on the roadways right now, so you want to make sure you're taking it slow. And as for information that you can get if you want to help someone who is homeless, or if you're homeless and you're watching right now, we have information on our website, lex18.com, for information about how to contact people like the Catholic Action Center, and for more information about shelters. Again, that is on lex18.com. Reporting live in Lexington, Ricky Sayer, LEX 18 News.
From the airport to the rest stops, we've had crews covering travelers all day. For many, it's a race against the clock as this winter weather creeps in. LEX 18's Megan Mannering is live near I-75 in Lexington, and she continues our Storm Tracker team coverage. Megan.
Oh, Larry. All day long, travelers have told us that they are hurrying and hustling, trying to make it to their holiday destinations because they didn't want to get caught And this, I mean, take a look at this. It is slippery. It is sloppy. Visibility is really low. I tell you what, you're going to have Rudolph's nose to keep it between the lines out here. We're off I-75 near Man-O-War, and the wind is whipping. I'm going to have Nick give you a shot over here. The stoplights are just swaying back and forth. Conditions are really bad, and this is a lot different than what we saw when we were at the airport earlier today. So if you were able to get out and begin your holiday travels early, good for you, because it's going to get a lot worse out there. Oh, there's no place like Ohio, Minnesota, even the Caribbean for the holidays.
My wife and my kids are at home waiting for me to show up tonight at midnight.
Today, Kentucky served as a launching pad, a pit stop, and for some, a final destination to celebrate the holidays.
I haven't seen some of my nieces and nephews for several years, so it'll be nice.
But the incoming storm, a mix of wind and bitter cold, had many families doing the hurry up and wait at the airport.
Well, we just want to make sure that everything's going on schedule, and we've traveled so much, we know that things don't always go the same, and you always be prepared.
By 7:45 p.m., airlines had canceled more than 2,300 flights across the country. These two had their fingers crossed. Where are you guys headed today?
Minnesota.
Minnesota?
So we're going to the storm.
Taking this route wouldn't be much easier.
But we only have like an hour left, so we're hoping to get there before the worst of it happens.
We're going to probably have to stop after Cincinnati. We're just going to see how the weather runs, because if it gets to be too icy in that, we're just going to pull over for the night.
But no matter the destination and the disruptions along the way, it's best to just soak it in.
I look forward to it, but I already have it here with me right now. I'm here with my wife and daughter, and that's Christmas to me every day.
Such a good message to remember, especially if you're traveling tomorrow and you're met with delays and slow-moving traffic. And I'm going to echo what my colleagues have said. If you don't have to be out here on the roads tonight, don't do it. Stay home and stay safe. Reporting live in Lexington, Megan Mannering, LEX 18 News.
Now, Megan, Sean, and Ricky, please stay safe. Thank you for all of that. Counties and communities around the state are opening their own warming centers, and there are more than a dozen state parks who are welcoming people tonight. We have a growing list of area warming centers pinned to the top of our website, lex18.com. We want you to stay aware as the winter storm moves through. You can get the forecast at any time with the free Storm Tracker weather app, and Bill will be back with your full forecast in just a few minutes. Meanwhile, we are following breaking news in Lexington. The Carol Hignite trial has ended in a deadlock. The 74-year-old was charged with murder, neglect, and arson for allegedly killing her husband and setting her home on fire back in 2017. The judge announcing just a couple of hours ago that the jury was unable to come to a unanimous decision after a 4-day trial.
The verdict form was given to the bailiff while a juror was out in the jury box, separated from the rest of the jury, and that happened twice, and you cannot separate from the jury, so the court grants a mistrial on the entire trial.
Hignite was facing decades in prison if convicted. The case will now have to be retried before a new jury. The state is planning to remove all children from a Louisville facility where a 7-year-old boy died earlier this year. Jason Terry died at the Brooklawn foster care facility back in July of what the coroner ruled a homicide. Brooklawn told LEX 18 that they had fired 2 staffers and improved their safety efforts after his death. Today, the state's investigation into the incident came back and found several issues, and the state is moving to permanently bar children from Brooklawn's facility, and they say they're also investigating other allegations. This winter weather is affecting much of the country tonight and on into the weekend. Coming up after your full Storm Tracker forecast, how the storm is affecting the rest of the country.
LEX 18 takes you on a tour of the biggest, best light displays around. And you don't even have to leave your home. Watch Best of the Bluegrass Holiday Lights Edition, Christmas Day at 4:30 p.m. Sponsored by Kentucky Utilities.
Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries offers free design services to help you create a unique look for your home, so you can work around that one special piece you can't live without. Perfect. It's the year-end sale at Lazy Boy. Don't miss your chance to save 45% on your favorite styles store-wide. Plus, you'll receive 36 months special financing on your purchase. So don't wait. Hurry in now. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Live life comfortably.
Theo's nose was cause for alarm, so Dad brought Puffs Plus lotion to save it from harm. Puffs has 50% more lotion and brings soothing relief. Don't get burned by winter nose. A nose in need deserves Puffs indeed. America's #1 lotion tissue.
When cold symptoms keep you up, try Vicks NyQuil Severe. Just one dose starts to relieve 9 of your worst cold and flu symptoms to help take you from 9 to 9. For max strength nighttime relief, NyQuil Severe. The nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, sore throat, best sleep with a cold medicine.
I am a real customer of Bryant Heating and Cooling, and I have been now for 11 years. Why do I do this? Because Bryant has always been here for me. I've had units go down, but when I called them, they were here, and they never left my home until I was comfortable. My system gets regular maintenance, so I know that my furnace is going to perform its best, even in the worst conditions. But if it doesn't, Bryant will be here. That's why I do this.
Health coverage fans, this is the matchup we've all been waiting for, where you find quality, affordable coverage that's right for you and your family through Connect. And it's about the simplest play you can make. Just go to connect.ky.gov and get started. Now more people than ever will qualify and save more by enrolling through Connect. So get off the sidelines and in the game anytime between now and January 15th. Team Kentucky for the win. Connect, together for a better Kentucky.
LEX 18 Storm Tracker Weather in partnership with Community Trust Bank.
Front is here every bit as advertised as it continues pressing eastward. This is a live view from the Pepper Rick House in the Distiller District. We're already snow covered in the parking lot there, and we were watching it earlier. We posted a little Twitter video. We had horizontal snow going, and that's going to be the case here for a while. And that's why one of the reasons this snow is going to be difficult to measure, because a lot of it's just going to blow around. It's not going to just waft down and pile up nice and neat in your backyard. There'll be some blowing. There'll be some drifting of the snow. Bottom line is we're looking at that snow now changing over a lot of places, basically down Highway 68 or so, continue all the way through Lexington, down through Danville, and over toward Casey County. We've got the snow flying. Still rain eastern Kentucky, but the changeover is also on the way for you folks and will happen fairly quickly. You are looking at the winter storm warning, winter weather advisory, and we've been talking about all night. Truthfully, I think conditions either side are going to be essentially the same. We have wind chill warnings. That covers the entire area because wind chills are headed down 25 to 35 below. Frostbite can occur quickly. Hypothermia is a true danger at that point, so you need to be aware. We're still forecasting the 1 to 4 inches of snow across the area. Your amounts will vary some. It's depending some on the ratios, how long it snows at your place. But again, a good broad 1 to 4 is good area wide. You are watching what is a phenomenal front. We're taking you back to 7:15. All right, so everybody was sitting in the 40s. Southerly winds were in place. We go then through 8 and 9 o'clock, and you're seeing these temperatures really beginning to drop. Still from the I-75 corridor, we're in the 40s. The 127 corridor right at 40. Anything to the west has dropped into the teens and 20s. By the time we get you to past 10 o'clock, you can see these numbers really going down. You can watch the Lexington one, and as it just continued to tank, we're now down. Actually, that just updated. It's now down to 24 on the south side of Lexington. We're in the teens in the 127 corridor. My goodness, what a front. And the wind chills. You can see we're already below 0 in Shelbyville. Campbellville's below 0. Owenton's below 0. We're hovering there. Lawrenceburg, Harrodsburg, Danville, Lexington's at 11. You can see, again, that transition is stark. We continue from 11:15 on our future track. There goes your front. There go the temperatures. Here comes the snow. And it will pile up decently. We'll have some hours here where it'll come down fairly heavily, and with the winds that are out there, visibilities will be greatly reduced. We're going to see snow pile up on the roads. They will be slick. Travel through the rest of tonight, not recommended. Travel tomorrow morning, probably not a good idea in a lot of places either. We should begin to see some improvement. This is not the fun winter. This is winter, and it is really kind of its nastiest form. Be careful outside, frostbite danger, and please bring the pets in. If you have an outdoor cat, please make it an indoor cat tonight. Same thing if you have dogs that are outside, bring them in if you can. Cold, dangerous wind chills, that's going to be the biggest part of this story. Yeah, we're talking about the snow, but it's the cold and the wind chills that are really going to highlight this event, even though we'll have snow here for a few hours. And the snow is significant, no doubt about it. It is still a pretty decent snow we've got coming through, but it's the cold and the wind chills as this storm bombs out up here across southern Canada. Look at all those lines. That means this is also a tremendous wind maker, and it's an out-and-out blizzard through the Great Lakes. As a Siberian punch comes in, watch the green. That's the Siberian seed air that brought all this in, and you see how it moves right over us tonight? That's the reason why we're headed down below zero. Winter storm warning, wind chill warning, snow and blowing snow, dangerous wind chills, 5 below. Wind gusts could go up to 40 miles an hour tonight. Wind chill warning, blowing snow continues tomorrow, a high 4. That's it. Christmas Eve day, we're in the low teens, may start the day below zero. I think we're dry through the Christmas weekend. Christmas Day is going to be a cold one. That's a sneaky little snow coming in here on Monday. More LEX 18 news after this.
2 loads of snot-covered laundry. Only 1 will be sanitized.
Wait, what?
Adding Lysol laundry sanitizer kills 99.9% of bacteria. Detergent alone can't. Clean is good. Sanitized is better.
The huge year-end sales event at your local Ford store is in its final days, and so is your chance to get a lot more truck for a lot less money. Hurry in today for more savings on 2022 Ford F-150, now with 2.9 for $60 plus $1,000 retail bonus cash. More power, more capability, more toughness. That's why F-150's been a part of the best-selling truck lineup for more than 45 years. To get 2.9 for $60 plus a grand bonus cash on F-150, get to the final days of the year-end sales event at your local Ford store, where there's always more in store.
Hi, I'm Morty, your LO, first-time buyer, so. Well, I'd recommend an FRM since it's going to be your PR. Well, your DTI looks good, including the new PITI, so I'm going to...
Are you understanding any of this?
Shopping for a mortgage online might look easy, but unless you speak the language, it can be confusing. At Monticello Bank, our loan officers will take you through the process step by step, face to face.
Thanks for being an MBC customer. Monticello Banking Company.
Monticello Bank, member FDIC.
You never think about your home electric until you have to. For expert electrical repair you can count on, call Bryant. Our certified electricians provide service for all your residential needs. An outlet that sparks means danger and electrical damage. Don't wait. Call a licensed insured professional. Call Bryant. For electrical expertise, upfront pricing, and peace of mind you can trust. Call Bryant Electric. Heating, cooling, and plumbing.
LEX 18, the Salvation Army, and Kroger are once again counting on you to feed a family in need during the holidays. The next time you shop at your neighborhood Kroger, pick up an angel from the store tree. Then simply add it to your grocery bill. The Salvation Army will turn your donation into a holiday dinner for a family right here in the Bluegrass. This season, make a real difference with a gift of hope. Pick up a Kroger Food Angel.
BBN Game Day. It's your weekly exclusive look inside UK athletics from your official station for Big Blue Nation.
BBN Game Day, presented by Central Bank. Saturday at 9 a.m. on LEX 18.
When they're sick, they get comfortable anywhere and spread germs everywhere. Wherever they rest, protection. Nothing kills more viruses, including the COVID-19 virus, on more surfaces than Lysol disinfectant spray. Lysol, what it takes to protect.
It's not just here in Kentucky. The National Weather Service is calling today's storm a life-threatening situation as more than 110 Americans are under winter alerts coast to coast for snow and icy conditions. Amanda Sansoni has the latest on what this means for holiday travelers.
Dreams of a white Christmas turning into a nightmare.
It's already stressful enough.
For travelers trying to get home for the holidays.
Can't rent a car to go back to Bozeman. There's no flights back to Bozeman. No other flights to Nashville until, I think, like Christmas Eve.
Thousands of flights canceled or delayed Thursday, and already more than 2,000 canceled for Friday, according to FlightAware. as a once-in-a-generation winter weather event descends on the U.S.
It's tough, but hey, got a chance to see my family.
Across the plains, dangerous whiteout conditions on the roads.
Visibilities are rapidly dropping, so people who are stranded on the roadways, it's a life-threatening situation.
While a developing bomb cyclone is set to unleash heavy snow and blizzard conditions, especially in the Midwest and around the Great Lakes.
If you have to be on the road, if you have to drive, make sure you have a full tank of gas, you have water.
But it's not just the snow wreaking holiday havoc. A blast of Arctic air plunging temperatures to dangerous levels in much of the country. Nearly half the U.S. population under wind chill alerts from the Canadian border to the Mexican border. President Joe Biden urging Americans to use caution during a White House weather briefing Thursday.
This is not like a snow day, when you're a kid. This is serious stuff.
Governors from New York to Texas readying for the wicked winter weather, and in Wisconsin, an energy emergency declared as people crank up the heat to battle the bitter cold. Millions of Americans likely to experience the coldest Christmas in a generation. Amanda Sansoni, LEX 18 News.
The UK basketball team used a different starting lineup with Oscar Tshiebwe and Lance Ware on the court at the same time. Next in LEX 18 Sports, one of the guards talks about what that did for the Wildcats in their win over Florida A&M last night.
Welcome to the Tonight Show, everybody. Best week ever.
It's slimy.
Wow.
Chest, plate, pants, cleavage. That's cleavage.
Chickpeas must look at hummus and be like, gulp.
Want luxury hair repair that doesn't cost $50? Pantene's Pro Vitamin Formula repairs hair, as well as the leading luxury bonding treatment for softness and resilience without the price tag. If you know it's Pantene.
Suffering from sinus congestion, especially at night? Try Vicks Sinex for instant relief that lasts up to 12 hours. Vicks Sinex targets congestion at the source, relieving nasal congestion and sinus pressure by reducing swelling in the sinuses. Try Vicks Sinex.
Toyotathon is on at Green's Toyota of Lexington. APR as low as 3.49% for up to 48 months on new Toyota models, including 2022 Camry, Corolla, RAV4, Highlander, and Tacoma. And get 4.99% APR on all Toyota certified used models. Choose from over 400 vehicles priced to sell. Hurry in. Toyotathon is on at your dealer of choice for over 50 years.
Great people, great cars, great Greens.
There are still too many bad burgers out there. So Arby's is running that Wagyu Steakhouse burger back. Arby's, we have the meat.
Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries offers free design services to help you create a unique look for your home. So you can work around that one special piece you can't live without. Perfect. It's the year-end sale at Lazy Boy. Don't miss your chance to save 45% on your favorite styles store-wide. Plus, you'll receive 36 months special financing on your purchase. So don't wait. Hurry in now. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Live life comfortably.
Welcome to Windsor Gardens Senior Living, located in beautiful Georgetown, Kentucky. For more than a decade, we have provided assisted living and memory care services at an affordable price. I'm Carrie Johnson, Executive Director, and I would like to invite you to come visit and see what outstanding services and amenities we offer. We have several floor plans to choose from, restaurant-style dining, and great fellowship. Find your home at Windsor Gardens. We know you will love it here.
Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Wait, why does my face look like that?
Other than a 14-0 run in the second half by Florida A&M, the Wildcats did look much better last night on the way to a 20-point victory over the Rattlers. Coach Calipari changed the starting lineup, putting Lance Ware and Chris Livingston in. Jacob Toppin and Antonio Reeves started on the bench, and it did work at the start as the Wildcats built an 18-2 lead to begin the game.
It gives a more aggressive approach because, Lance is going to get out there and fight as hard as he can. Oscar going to fight as hard as he can on the glass. So knowing that we have two good rebounders in at the same time, we just have the space and take open shots.
The UK women snapped a 3-game losing streak by knocking off Ohio on Wednesday, 95-86. The Wildcats now 8-4 on the season. Robin Benton led the Wildcats for a 4th straight game with 22 points, one of 5 players in double figures. They now open SEC play on Thursday. The EKU basketball team played an afternoon game hosting UNC Greensboro. First half, Michael Moreno drops in 3 of his 16 in the game, also 1 of his 4 3-pointers. Colonels were down 5 with just under 6:50 to play when Devontae Blanton scored 8 straight for the Colonels. He also had 6 rebounds, 5 assists. EKU hits its free throws down the stretch as the Colonels get a big win over UNC Greensboro, 68-64 to improve to 7-6 on the season. Louisville was on the road tonight in the ACC taking on NC State. The Cardinals started pretty strong. Sidney Curry gets inside for the lay-in. He led U of L with 16 points. Second half, it was tied at 33, but that's when the Wolfpack went on a 17-0 run, including this bucket by DJ Burns Jr. He led NC State with 17. Cards fall 76-64, 2-11 overall, 0-3 in the ACC, and they don't play again until coming to Lexington to face UK on New Year's Eve. Well, when Coach Stoops announced his signings for the class of 2023, there were 6 players from inside the state. 2 of them were transfers. Among the 4 incoming freshmen, Lexington native Ty Bryant, the Frederick Douglass defensive back and running back, took an extra year of high school given because of COVID and helped lead the Broncos to the school's first 5A state title. Now he follows in his father Cisco's footsteps. Stoops talked about what he gained from that extra year.
Just confidence, size. He just looks really good out there, really, really comfortable. Just watched him in a state championship game and watched the way he moves around and just, he's playing in a state championship game here. And it just, I think the confidence, he belongs, and I think he'll come right in here and it won't be a big transition for him.
LEX 18 News. We'll be right back.
LEX 18, the Salvation Army and Kroger are once again counting on you to feed a family in need during the holidays. The next time you shop at your neighborhood Kroger, pick up an angel from the store tree. This season, make a real difference with the gift of hope. Pick up a Kroger food angel.
Surprise! It's a new Buick.
You got me a new Buick?
Oh, and there are more gifts inside.
You got me the head-up display.
Wow! It's a massaging seat.
Okay, what next?
Alexa, turn on holiday lights.
This year, give the gift of technology in every Buick SUV.
It's the holidays. Get 3.99% APR and no monthly payments for 90 days on this Buick Envision. Visit your Bluegrass Buick dealer today.
Listen, I'm done settling because this is my secret. I put it on once, no more touch-ups.
Secret has pH-balancing minerals, and it helps eliminate odor instead of just masking it. So pull it in close. Secret works.
This cough.
This will help.
Vicks Vapor Rub?
Vicks Vapor Rub's medicated vapors go straight to the source of your cough, so you can relieve your cough to breathe easier. Vicks Vapor Rub, fast-acting cough relief.
Spectacular sights on holiday nights. The Southern Lights are on.
Celebrate the season nightly at the Kentucky Horse Park. Now through December 31st. Excludes Christmas Day.
Spectacular sights on holiday nights.
Over 1 million twinkling lights will dazzle your family. Be sure to leave time to visit the all-new Holiday Village.
Presented by Friends of Coal. Don't miss it.
The Southern Lights are on.
Happy holidays, everybody.
West Shore Home prides itself on being the fastest and most convenient option for homeowners looking to update their shower or bath. Call in right now to take advantage of this limited time offer. Get 5 years of 0% APR, and for a limited time, get 50% off the cost of installation. The best part, when it comes time for installation, they can have your new shower or bath installed in as little as 1 day. Call the number on your screen right now to get your shower or bath project started and to take advantage of these amazing savings.
Hi, Shane Huffman with the Neil Huffman Automotive Group, where currently we have hundreds of pre-owned vehicles, all aggressively priced, coming with our 3-year certified maintenance. You can visit us today at neilhuffman.com. Huffman has it.
Join us for Christmas at Emmanuel.
Hey, join me for Christmas here at Emmanuel.
Join us for Christmas 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 at Emmanuel.
This week on The Race, we're looking ahead to 2023. We check in with some of the most memorable people we've met this year about what they hope the future holds.
Sunday at 9:30 a.m. on LEX 18.
That's a live look at Manchester Street in Lexington. You can see the snow tracks in the parking lot there. Right now, it's a packing snow. It is going to quickly turn into a powdery snow as the Arctic air continues to invade. MaxTrack Doppler shows the area of snow, and it's covering most of us right now. We're going to see that continue, though, to move off to the northeast. Your temperatures are dropping quickly. It's now down in the teens in the 127 corridor. Lexington's down to 21, and those temperatures will do nothing but drop as the wind chills continue to drop even more. 1 to 4 inches of snow before it's all done later on tonight.
We'll talk about it again tomorrow. Bill, thanks for your hard work. Thanks for watching. Tonight's show is up next.
LEX 18, streaming local news 24/7. Search for LEX 18 on your device.